Hi friends, how are you? Hope you're doing great. Hope you had amazing holiday. This is my first recording in the new year, so that's the reason why I'm saying you hi for the first time this year. This year I want to do more analysis, so we are starting with the first analysis. In this analysis I'm going to speak about Jack Whitehall in a Graham Norton Show, where he was accompanied by Jennifer Lawrence and another guy that I don't know the name of. Important takeaway in this video will be to realize how important is it to work with attention and confidence management, because Jack Whitehall is a comedian, but yet in this show he didn't manage to do quite a good job, and I want you to learn from that so you are not doing the same mistakes. He failed to do some sort of attention management and getting attention on himself so he can do the comedy. I want to say that I am not hating him. I'm not saying that he did something wrong. It only just didn't work out very well, and I just happened to find that, and I want to make it a lesson so you guys are not getting into the same thing. So the first thing I want to speak about is the way he is positioning himself in a way of how confident he is in his communication. And not verbal communication per se, he's doing quite alright at it, but communication non-verbal, the way he is sitting in particular. Let's have a look at it.
Tour thing.
Yeah, the juggernaut.
You can see the slouched body language. You can see that he's nervously clapping with his legs, so like moving with the toes. You can see in this shot that he's hiding his hand in a pocket, and the shoulder position, the head position, it's awful. If you will see the person like this, you will not want to speak to the person like this, because you will know that that person is really uncomfortable at that very moment, and really like nothing interesting can come out of that, because it will be quite awkward to talk to that person because of that significant amount of submissive energy and nervousness. So the lesson is that if you want, even if you are feeling that bad, do your best to fake your body language, to be consistent, to be confident, because as we know, our body language is affecting our state, our mental state. So when you are feeling horribly unconfident, you still can reverse that at least a little bit by having a confident body language. So I gave this tip many times to many people, and when they start working on that, like I mean when you feel like you are really unconfident, you are submissive, and your body tends to express that as well, you will definitely feel when that time is coming. So when this happens, you just need to consciously start thinking about, all right, I'm feeling really submissive at the very moment, so I need to do something else. So what's good to do is to root in the ground, stand on both feet, have a confident like shoulder position, so you put your shoulders back, you expose your chest. You may lock your hands in one position, so you may put them on your thighs and just rest them, and purposefully and force yourself not to move for no reason, and that will help how other people perceive you. They will perceive you as a more confident person, and it will also help you mentally to feel more confident and to feel a little bit better at your body, and that will cause that it will just happen to be better. He didn't manage that at that very moment, not sure why. Maybe he's in an intimidating like company, I don't know that. He knows Jennifer, that definitely he doesn't know the other actor, so that is maybe the reason why he's expressing this nervously. But try not to do it if you want to have a decent chat with people, because many people, when they feel that you have a body language like this, they will take advantage of that. They will take advantage of you, and you will not have that strong word in that conversation, and you don't want that. There is another thing that we will talk about. Let's have a look at another thing.
What a vagina looks like?
No, I'm looking. Jack just sat there like that, like something's going to happen. Like E.T. with a beard.
How do I get unloaded on?
Bat your eyelashes.
He's like the single guy at a swingers club, just standing there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just be afraid of my face. I was trying to get my hand in there and I didn't realise your drink was in it. I'm so sorry, I just fingered your gin and tonic.
So, What do you think about that? What do you think that was a little bit weird at this shot? As I mentioned, the attention management is super important in a being perceived confident, and he failed that attention management because he had no attention on himself. And when he wanted to make his joke, his practical joke, nobody was paying attention to that, and nobody even noticed that he's about to do something. So it ended up being like he just did something that is quite weird, and it was not perceived as a joke at that, like it wasn't primarily perceived as a joke, and that is not a good position for him. So this make look him very, I don't know, weird and unconfident and nervous, and sort of in a position of a weak person who is trying to make jokes when nobody pays attention to him, to get attention on him. I believe that this is not the case, but this is what it looks like. So you want to make sure that you are not going to do things when you have no attention on yourself. So get attention first and then do the joke, do anything that you want to do. But when you are doing things without getting that attention on yourself first, you are risking that you will be perceived as a weak and as a kind of unempathic, I'd say, and it's just a weird thing, and people don't like to see that, and when they see it, they decrease you, they like lower your position in their ranks, in their eyes. So you definitely don't want to have that. It may happen sometimes, but consciously try to not get into the position like this, just for your own good.
February 2017, I start in Glasgow on the 2nd of February. Then Liverpool, Wembley. I'll just hold them up.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And
Oh my God, he's going.
He's all over it.
Yeah.
Tickets on sale on...
Yeah, you can't actually book now.
No, you can book on the 20th of May.
Yeah.
According to Joe Navarro, any repetitive movement is a stress reaction and is adapted to that. And when he is opening that book of his, that paper, and doing like multiple movements, it doesn't look good. The privilege of dominance and the privilege of confidence is that you don't need to do anything quickly. So take advantage of that privilege and don't try to do excessively something. I know it's natural for us, and I sometimes do it as well, especially when I'm talking on camera. I'm like repetitively talking about the same thing just for the sake of saying that, making myself clear, and I realize that when I edit the videos later on. So I know everybody needs to work on that, and that level of stress and nervousness we are exposed is making us to do it. So try to be aware of the moments where you can be nervous a little bit, and try to force yourself not to do repetitive movements, because people are very sensitive to that and they know it's something off with you. They may not be able to describe that as a nervousness, but they are internally classifying that as something that is not positive. And if it's not positive, it's not good. And I wanted to continue talking. So that's it. Be brief, get to the point, and it will like make you look confident, and it will gain you that good status. And the last thing is quite funny one, and again, it's nothing bad. Some people pointed out that when Johnny Depp is coming to the show, as he will come there, and he puts Jack in a spotlight. Like, he starts talking about the story that he mentioned there, and it's so funny to look at him, how nervous he is. He blushes on the neck, so pay attention to that when it happens. But look at the reactions to Jack Whitehall of Johnny Depp's, like, mentioning him.
Not see you on the toilet. I like the cut of your jib.
You've got a slight erection right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
The nervousness is enormous, like his shifting positions, his touching of everything, and his rocking from side to side, his hand like fondling. All these things are beautiful examples of how nervous person looks like. So that was just something to smile upon, and that is it from me. So what to take out from this lesson? When you are nervous, try to consciously calm yourself down and not express the nervousness like fully. I know it's impossible. Everybody of us are doing that, but we only can get better when we like bring awareness to those things and we start consciously working on that. And it will take time to do it, but you will get significantly better after quite a short time when you start doing that. So when you are feeling you are nervous, put your confidence mask. It will help you to be perceived better, and you will consider yourself better. You will feel better in your body. And don't do repetitive movements when you don't need to do them. And just hope you've enjoyed the video. And check out the analysis of Simon Baker, the actor who plays Mentalist, because the Mentalist is super cool and super confident, super charming. And Simon Baker over here is as charming as the Mentalist is. So have a look at it and see you next time, guys. Bye.